Madam President. I cannot say I am altogether reassured by the Commissioner's response, because it seemed to me that in what he was saying, he was actually giving preeminence to one particular form of rights-based management, whereas what the report is seeking is a review of all different types of forms to assess their merits and demerits. I think we're all agreed that the common fisheries policy is in need of reform. A newspaper in my constituency that picked up the European Parliament press release on the report cites me as being cautious about the reform of the CFP. This is certainly not so, if it is taken to mean that I have any doubts about the need for reform. I am cautious, as I think we all are, to the extent of wanting to be reassured that the reform is in the right direction. In the course of writing the report, for example, it occurred to me to ask just how compatible with one another are the different ways of defining the extent of the right to fish. My feeling was that whilst quota and effort limitations both combine readily with territorial restrictions, neither of the first two sits that comfortably with the other. This in turn made me realise that technical though a report on rights-based management might on the face of it seem, the issue it raises go to the very heart of the common fisheries policy. Whilst generally applauding the direction of current reform, I hope actually that the discussion may trigger a more radical reappraisal of the tools we use so as to achieve the best possible balance between improving the livelihood of those engaged in fisheries, having a sustainable marine ecology in which fish stocks are conserved, and maintaining the viability of fisheries-dependent communities. I would not like to think that in advance of a thorough study, some prior decision had been taken as to what might achieve that very best balance. Thank you.